One of the greatest things about having chickens is collecting the eggs, especially if you're free range, because you never know where or when you'll find your eggs. This is just one of the reasons it is very important to learn how to counter your eggs at home. The main goal in gathering eggs is to collect, wash, dry, carton, and store as soon as possible because the moment the egg is laid is the moment the egg starts to degrade. Once your eggs are stored, eggs are required to be refrigerated at 45 degrees Fahrenheit or lower for safety and optimal freshness. Although there are many parts to an egg, today we're only going to go over 4 parts for the sake of candling. We're going to go over the kalasa, the air cell, yolk, and the shell. Kalasa is ropey strands of egg white which anchor the yolk in place in the center of the thick white. There are 2 kalasa anchoring each yolk on the opposite ends of the egg. The more prominent the kalasa, the fresher the egg. On the inside of the egg, it looks sort of like this, while once the egg is cracked, it looks like this, which is perfectly safe to eat. The air cell. At the large end of the egg, there is a pocket of air. The air cell is formed because when an egg is first laid, it is very warm, and as the egg cools, the content inside contracts, leaving this empty space or air pocket inside the shell. The air pocket gets larger as the egg ages. The bigger the air cell, the older the egg. The yolk, which is what most of us recognize the most within an egg. It's the yellow mass of stored food that forms in the inner portion of the egg. The eggshell, the hard outer layer covering of an egg that consists of calcium, protein, and other nutrients. The first thing you want to do when candling, you want to hold your egg at the smaller end and put the larger end of the egg against the candler, or even your cell phone flashlight will work perfectly as well. And then you want to carefully rotate the egg at a 45-degree angle so you can take a look at it. There are a few things you want to look for when candling your egg. One of those things is blood spots or meat spots. Blood spots are usually found in the egg yolk and occur due to a ruptured blood vessels in the hen's ovaries or oviduct. And meat spots typically are found in the egg white and are formed from pieces of tissue. So what do you do if you find a blood or meat spot in your egg? If you happen to crack open an egg and find a blood spot, there are several ways to handle the situation. If it hasn't caused you to lose your appetite, simply mix it into the rest of your egg when cooking. If you don't feel comfortable consuming the blood spot, take a knife, scrape it off the yolk before preparing the meal. Me personally, I'm just going to throw it out. My stomach is just weak like that. The same method can be used for meat spots. If you plan on selling your eggs, it will be considered a bad egg if you see a blood or a meat spot. No consumer wants to open an egg and see a blood or meat spot. Check the air cell. The larger the air cell, the older the egg. If you're not sure, you can always go to the water test. If the egg floats, it's an old egg, just throw it on out. These are considered the good eggs. The kalasa is intact, which is holding the yolk in the center of the egg. While candling your egg, and as you place the egg on your candler and you cannot see through it and it's dark like the fist peg, throw it away. No discussion, it's a bad egg. The last step in candling your egg, you want to look for any stains, cracks, and foreign materials. You definitely do not want any bacteria seeping into your egg. If you decide to grade your eggs at home for fun, there are 3 grades: AA, A, and B. AA is for the clean and unbroken, almost perfect fresh egg. A, not so fresh, but it's clean and unbroken. B, it's clean or slightly stained with abnormal shape. It's just not the perfect egg. Just remember, if you grade your eggs, that means they're edible. They're okay to eat. If it don't fall within these 3 grades, then just throw it out. Egg sizes usually come in peewee, small, medium, large, extra large, and jumbo. So if you guys decide to sell your eggs to the public, please contact the Department of Agriculture in your area and become a licensed canneler. Urban Farmer with Trish is a licensed canneler, so I wanted to share this video. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow, and share. Bye.